chilly day in Madison, Wisconsin at a Bernie Sanders event. I'm going to talk to people about why they're here and the issues around this candidate.
Does anybody have any thoughts on Bernie Sanders taking money from military defense contractors? All right. Nobody. Okay. Do you guys have any thoughts on Bernie Sanders' support of the F-35 project?
We're just volunteers.
We're volunteers.
Why are you volunteering? Do you guys have any thoughts on Bernie Sanders taking money from military defense contractors? He was the number 3 recipient in 2016, over $300,000. Do you think that affects his issues on foreign policy at all? Okay.
We don't talk to Fox News.
I'm not Fox News. I mean,
Fake news.
that's not fake news. Those are actual numbers. Over $300,000 from military defense contractors. This big proponent of the F-35 project. Okay. You don't want to talk about actual issues? That's fine.
Who are you recording for?
I'm recording for YouTube.
Oh, are you just like what organization are you with?
Wisconsin International Radio. So he took. Yeah. So he took
Is
money.
that a partisan?
No, it's
radio?
not partisan. I'm asking about his specific contributions he received in 2016. Number 3rd,
From?
military defense contractors, over $300,000.
Okay. I don't know anything about that, but I'm interested if you want to have a conversation about it. The first thing that I would ask is what is the agenda behind the platform that you're recording from?
No, I'm just asking people their thoughts on his
Right,
contributions.
but if I go and look up that,
Yeah, it's
that-
unbiased. I'm just asking you your opinion on the money that you received.
well, you would need to educate me, or I would need to become educated on it to be able to speak about it. So, what is the story?
That's a question.
Yes.
So, I mean, for instance, Bernie Sanders is a big proponent of the F-35.
What is the F-35?
Well, it's a huge boondoggle, as some would say.
Define boondoggle.
A waste of money.
Okay.
Do you support the F-35?
So I just indicated that I don't know what that is. You defined it as a boondoggle. Like, how are we supposed to have an intellectual?
You know what an F-16 is, right?
I believe it's a plane.
Yeah. So the F-35 is a more expensive plane.
Okay.
They're in competition to bring it to Wisconsin and Vermont.
Cool.
You have no opinion on that?
So it sounds like you have an agenda that you're concerned, like, are you concerned about Bernie? Like, doing things that are, like, being perceived as lack of integrity moves? Or are you, like, not a supporter of Bernie and you're trying to be, like, a wedge person? Or, like, what's going on here?
I'm asking your opinion on these issues.
Well, you're asking me my opinions on things that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Clearly.
But, so what is your agenda here?
I'm asking the supporters of Bernie Sanders what they feel about his contributions, his stances on the issues.
Contributions to, I thought it was donations or money taken.
The money that was donated to his
So
campaign.
donations, not contributions.
Okay. Well, this isn't really going much of anywhere, but thank you.
But I don't know how it's supposed to go anywhere when you're not.
You don't really have any opinion on the matter. What are your thoughts on Bernie Sanders, sir?
What?
Your thoughts on Bernie Sanders?
Good man.
What do you think about the fact that he was the number 3 recipient of military defense contractor money in 2016?
I don't think about that.
Okay. How does Bernie's campaign compare to the 2008 Barack Obama campaign?
Don't care.
The fact that Obama talked about getting our troops out of Iraq.
I can't figure you out. Like, you're just like, what do you think about this? Like, boom! Like, oh my God! Look how terrible he is. Like,
I'm not
what?
trying to make you look terrible or anybody.
Not
look
me,
terrible.
him.
Oh.
It sounds like
I'm
you're
just
trying to make it.
no. I'm just saying, how does his campaign compare to Obama's campaign?
I don't care. That was over. Like, how long ago was that?
Right, but Obama talked about closing Guantanamo Bay. He talked about bringing our troops home.
Cool. You should have done it. He also shouldn't have drone strike children.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
So what about Bernie Sanders saying he would continue the drone bombing in Pakistan?
He literally got on a microphone when you were interviewing him and said, I am going to continue murdering children with drones. He said that.
He was interviewed and he said he would continue the drone bombings in Pakistan.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Those are his literal words. Can you show that to me?
At the moment, I don't have a computer in front of me.
I have a phone. Do you want to?
Type in Bernie Sanders drone bombing Pakistan.
He said, "I'm going to continue drone striking
I'm
children."
paraphrasing it, but he said he would continue the drone bombing. Yes.
So, if that's the case, then we should be bringing that up, right? So, are you only focused on the minute, not minute? Are you only focused on the negative things about Bernie? Let me ask you this: who do you think is a good leader?
I don't know if we have any good leaders.
Okay, but why are you like? I understand dissent being like a super important thing, but why are you like you're just like all these zingers? Like, how can we make this person look bad? Yes, that's what you're
These are
doing.
serious questions.
They are. So, who do you support for presidential in the Democratic primary for 2020?
No,
You don't support anybody.
can't think of anybody.
What issues are important to you?
Obviously, foreign policy.
Foreign policy. Okay, so you think you're an anti-war person? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
You would say yes? Okay. So how do you get your agenda pushed further?
Having discussion.
Conversation? So it sounds like you're trying to hold people accountable and make sure that they know about all the issues, right?
Sure.
Which is good, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's infallible.
We're having a rational conversation.
Yeah. I just don't know, like, you're asking a bunch of people like questions that they're not even gonna probably know much about.